What's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy iManga, aka Wolf Era, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I do everything manga, I do everything anime, pretty much anything dealing with the aniverse, comic books, period. If it's anything related to the field, it's fair game. Being that I want to one day make my own manga, like I have ambitions of doing that, I've already started. Here's some of my characters. They're trash right now. I get it. Okay. But anyhow, I do have ambitions of making my own manga one day. And I know a lot of my fans are going to have that same ambition. So I feel like it's important to answer the question of, can you make a manga that originates from outside of Japan? Like it's an English speaking manga. It goes left to right instead of right to left. Anything of the sort. Can you have a foreign manga? And I feel like this is a very important question because as anime becomes more and more popular, things are starting to change. People are reaching for an international audience. It's not just Japan anymore. It's people everywhere. You need proof of this. Half of One Piece have English aspects. Like the songs have English speaking in it. Luffy always say Gear 4. He actually speaks English. That's crazy to think about, but that's just the way it is because it is starting to become global. The reason why this is such a hot topic is because the definition of manga is that it originates in Japan. It's from Japan, Japanese. It's a Japanese comic. But I got three main reasons why I do think it's going to be possible for a person like me who is this very sexy shade of chocolate, English speaking, from America. Anything that's not Japanese will be able to make a manga one day. For starters, if you're going just off the definition of manga, you may be right now, but the thing about definitions is that they change, y'all. The main point of language is to go towards what's the popular trend. So let's take a word like bad. For example, when people used to say the word bad, they was actually talking about someone who was bad, meaning misbehaving or not good. But now some people say the word bad as a compliment. I'm pretty sure a lot of people when that first started was thrown off. They was like, oh no, this is so wrong. You can't do that. This is terrible. The thing is, as more people started using it, it just became common. That's just the way it works. And I think that manga and anime both are going to be in that category that so many people are going to use it. If people actually stick to their passions and actually start calling the word manga or manga influenced, then people are just going to accept it, you know? They're going to gain a fan base that are going to be like, no, like I'm going to defend this piece, like I care about it. This is a manga. The second reason that I believe that one day manga is going to be a global thing and not just isolated to Japan is that you can see it starting to influence things everywhere. There's fans in the Philippines, America, the Middle East, Australia. Like manga fans, anime fans, you can find them anywhere nowadays. We're all becoming otakus. We all are. There's no country that's safe anymore. None. As people get into it, it's becoming more and more widely accepted just because if you didn't know, most manga isn't for kids. Like it's not geared towards kids, it's geared for everyone. It's a people's show. And that's a major difference from what we've seen before, especially here in America. Most American cartoons are for kids. And they've really taken on the manga model of you don't have to be just for kids even though it's a cartoon. I think that at some point, manga and comics are going to do like this giant mix where everything is just going to be manga or everything is just going to be considered comics. And there's also another reason, and that is that most people, typically speaking, don't care who the mangaka is. I placed this poll inside of a anime fan group inside of Google Plus, and it has about, I want to say roughly 400,000 members. That just proves how much anime is becoming global. But the really interesting thing is I asked, what is it about a manga that make you like it the most? Like what is it that makes a manga important to you? I listed things like the plot, the art, the characters, and two other subjects, but you can see it here, you know, here's a visual. And as you can see, after the voting got done, the actual mangaka behind it got one vote. And this is like out of 100 plus votes, I think it's up to like 132 voters at this point. But out of all those manga fans, only one person said that they care about who the mangaka is. The majority of people, y'all, don't care who the person is behind it. They only care if it's a good story, if it has good characters, And after that, if it has good art, you don't even have to draw the best. Like, as long as the actual plot is interesting and unique, and then the characters you create are relatable, you have a chance of becoming successful. That's what's amazing. That's really what got me so excited. If I would have just listened to what people were saying on the internet, I would have gave up on this. Like, I would have simply gave up to this. I know a lot of people are going to disagree. I mean, I do. But in my personal opinion, I think that the main thing that's going to decide if you can make a manga yourself and it's not going to be Japanese is how true you are to the actual story. Do it for the story. Don't try to make it manga-ish. Just make it you, you know? Be true. Can you be successful for writing a story that you care about? And yes, you can. It's only going to be no if you're trying to be something you're not. If you're not Japanese, don't try to make a Japanese type thing. If you don't understand Japanese culture, don't do it. No, there's plenty of people in Japan who can write a better Japanese story than you can. So leave that to them. Write the story that fits you. And I think as long as you do that, then yes, you can actually make a true manga, or at least something that can be considered manga-ish. Like, it doesn't even have to be called a manga. You can just say it was manga influence and you have just as much success. Stick to your story and you're going to be successful. Period. And that's all I got for you guys. I know it was more so a rant. It wasn't that organized, but my battery's about to die, so I really sped up at the end. I might do a part 2 later, but if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Like, it's right there. It's so easy. I really want to make videos that you guys enjoy, so I want to get your input of what you want to see next. I'm going to start drawing soon. If you want to learn how to make your own manga, we're all going to make it together, so you're definitely going to want to be here for that from the very beginning. So hit that subscribe button, hit the share button so I can get this channel to a bigger scale. Like, I have 0 friends, y'all. I can't promote this by myself. I need help. I really do. Do you think you can be an American manga? Do you think it's even possible to be such a thing? I really want to know what you guys are saying. Rather than that, though, I guess I'll just see you guys next Saturday. 12 o'clock. Be here. Be here. 12 o'clock on Saturday. Be here. I'm going to be here with you. So be here. Hit that subscribe button and I got you. I'm out, y'all.